Ross Tucker goes on the radio and says that, he's asked about Deshaun Watson, and they ask him, what's the package? And he says, I think Bosa is even touchable here, right? Okay, full stop right there. What he was saying was something that is just completely hypothetical. But we all know 49ers Twitter, so they took it and they ran with it, and we argued for days about it. It's
great content. Thank you, Ross Tucker, by the way.
Yeah. He actually helped, push things along, because now we started arguing about something different. But I'll pose the question to you.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the untouchable 49ers, if there are any untouchable 49ers?
I think every player has his price, personally. I think Patrick Mahomes has his price. So I don't think there are any untouchable 49ers. Now, Fred Warner would be very expensive. Nick Bosa would be very expensive, because if you traded Nick Bosa, it would crush the morale of the team. Like, everyone would be like, oh my God, what did you do? Like, is the general manager incompetent? Did John Lynch lose his mind? What are we doing? It would be very hard to sell it. So he would have to be in a package for Patrick Mahomes, or maybe Deshaun Watson. You'd have to get something back that the players and the fans are like, okay, fine, I get it. And with Nick Bosa, I think that's basically 5 players in the league that you'd be cool trading him for. About 5, maybe less than 5.
Yeah.
Fred Warner too. So yeah, I mean, they're not untouchable, but Fred Warner's worth a couple ones. Maybe not a couple ones. If Buckner was worth 1, maybe he's only worth 1. But Bosa, these guys are very, very valuable. Yeah, I mean, there's a price there. There's a price there. And if the Niners really want to get a quarterback like Deshaun Watson that badly, I actually think it's kind of interesting to have a mixture of players and picks, and not just, your first round picks for the next 5 years. Like, I think that really is going to hurt you, is going to prevent you from building around Deshaun Watson.
Right. And, Jamal Adams, Vish is pointing it out right here. Jamal Adams went for a bunch of ones, so, I mean, I think that's more team specific. Like, Seattle was just dumb for that, like flat out dumb, that's
what was Ramsey? What did he go for? 2 ones?
2 ones too. But Jalen Ramsey is the best lockdown corner in the league this year. Easily, hands down.
Right.
Stephon Gilmore was the defensive player of the year last year, but he got hurt. Jalen Ramsey under Brandon Staley was incredible this year. They had the top ranked defense.
I still can't believe that the Niners couldn't get more than 1 for DeForest Buckner. To me, they didn't get enough. But that's neither here nor there. That is so far in the past. Let's look forward.
So look, let me start what I'm about to say by saying this. Nobody is trading Nick Bosa. That has never been an indication. This is just a talking point at this point. But for everybody losing their mind on the internet, chill.
Stop losing your mind on the internet. It's the internet. Go outside and lose your mind.
Go outside and yell at someone.
Yeah, seriously.
But look, I think I kind of agree with your sentiment. Everybody has a price.
Yeah.
If somebody comes to you, if a stupid team comes to you and they say, we want to give you 6 firsts for George Kittle. I love you,
George.
Kittle.
Thank you.
Thank you, George.
You're just that great. We got to do it, dude. You're just that great, man. Yeah.
2 or 3 firsts, or 2 or 3 firsts and a second for Kittle. How can you not even take a look at that? What would make you say, slam the door on this? We're not doing that, right? I'm not telling you to trade any Kittle, Warner, Bosa, none of them. But don't tell me that that he's untouchable. I don't think that that's untouchable. Honestly, that's not.
And who would you rather have, Deshaun Watson or Nick Bosa? Honestly,
that's a good question. So that's a good question. We could use that as a talking point. So, look, I've been very, very much in front of my stance of franchise quarterback lifts things up that aren't there, right? Even defense, right? Because they can score points, and he's a guy that can score points when you're down, right? When the defense, this is the thing, right? When the defense slipped a little, do you trust any of the quarterbacks in this room right now to win a shootout at this point? Probably not. Right.
Absolutely not. No.
So now you're talking about, Bosa left, but it was a top 5 defense without him. And now you add a franchise quarterback. Come on, man.
To me, Bosa's excellent, but the defense was quite good without him. And This offense is struggling without a top flight quarterback. So to me, I don't even think it's actually a question. I would rather have Deshaun Watson than Nick Bosa. And that's no knock on Bosa. It's just one's a quarterback and one isn't.
So if you're the LA Rams, would you trade Donald and Ramsey and a 1 for Watson? But what do you do with Goff? I don't know. That one's hard.
Personally, I would not trade it all for Watson, because I think that defense would be disgusting without those.
Oh, okay. So it's not. Oh, so Mav Mav clarified. It's not Donald and Ramsey. It's Donald or Ramsey and a 1 for Watson.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. Especially considering how close the Rams are. I'm not trading Donald. I'll trade Ramsey.
Yeah.
There's something about the Donald thing. I can't get rid of a guy who frees up Leonard Floyd on the edge and is as dominant as him. So I understand.
Everyone has their price. Everyone has their price. I'd have to. It would be negotiable.
Yeah,
and I'm sure Donald is worth more than Ramsey, so I have to see what it would say. Yeah,
and I literally just told you that Jalen Ramsey was the best cover corner in this league, and I'm still, I'm still not messing around with that.
Honestly, if you could put Deshaun Watson behind that run game, I'm not really worried about the defense. Not really worried about it.
And McVay as a play caller, come on, with those guys, it would be insane.